Seltzer Kings.
Podcasts.
Hey guys, finding the perfect gift for the food lover in your life is easy. Thanks to Goldbelly. Goldbelly ships America's most iconic foods straight from world-famous restaurants right to your door. So if you want to treat someone to Joe's Stone Crab from Miami, Franklin Barbecue from Texas, or desserts from famous foodies like Ina Garten or Martha Stewart, Goldbelly has you covered. Just go to goldbelly.com and for a limited time, get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT. That's promo code GIFT.
Give me your keys, man. You're drunk.
I'm not drunk. Get out of my way, I'm fine.
No, you're not, and I'm not going to drive with you.
I don't care.
If you try to drive like that, I'm gonna call the police.
I thought you were my friend. He is your friend, Daisy. Who are you? I'm the designated driver. I made a pledge not to drink at this party so I can help people like you get home safely. That's cool.
Oh,
I should have done that.
a designated driver's pretty hot. Like to get her drunk.
Oh, hello, Patreon party people. Welcome to another episode of Boys Watching Freaks and Geeks. We're just two boys watching every episode of Freaks and Geeks for the first time, giving our viewer reactions. We're your hosts. I am Joe.
I am Vance.
Today we're talking about Season 1, Episode 2, Beers and Weirs, directed by Jake Kasdan, written by J. Elvis Weinstein and Judd Apatow. Original air date October 2nd, 1999, to an audience of 5.58 million people. Last episode had an audience of over 9 million. This one's 5.5 million.
Okay. It's a drop off.
That's
It's about a 45% drop off, but yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Again, we talked about this last episode. After watching Veronica Mars and all the craziness that was going on, popping on Freaks and Geeks is a nice palate cleanser. It makes me a bit more hopeful about society.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me like nostalgic in a good way of like, oh man, oh I remember all of this stuff. This is fun stuff. And it's just very kind and very nice, wholesome even.
Yeah, it's like sipping on a nice cup of hot chocolate, you know?
Yeah. Did we do predictions for Beers and Weirs?
Yeah, we did.
What were our predictions?
I said house party, Lindsay drinks, gets drunk first time, no throw up. You said Lindsay gets drunk, throws up. Jason Segel's character, Nick, I believe his name is, holds her hair back.
Well, doesn't happen.
No. We do get a house party.
You get a house party.
We do not get Lindsay getting drunk. So she does not throw up.
She's, air quotes, drunk.
Yeah.
She's not drunk. She's so wasted.
Yeah, she's so wasted.
So wasted.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I've heard about this episode. I never saw it, but I remember people referencing it.
No, okay.
Because of what happens with the party.
Okay.
Because premise of this episode is Sam and Lindsay's parents are going out of town. So all the freaks are like, Lindsay, you gotta throw a fucking house party. And Lindsay's like,
Kegger.
So Lindsay's like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess I'll throw a house party. And she's like, okay, this is another way that I'm going to be cool. People are going to think I'm cool because I have a kegger. But then the party, there's a bunch of people getting invited that she doesn't know. And it's a little worrisome for Sam. Sam's worried because he's like, oh man, mom and dad are going to kill us if they find out. I'm worried about Lindsay. The geeks are worried about it because they go to a school assembly where they talk about the dangers of drinking and drunk driving and such. Mm-hmm. And so the geeks hatch a plan where they're going to buy a keg of non-alcoholic beer, switch it with the regular keg, and nobody's going to get drunk. Everything's going to be fine. Nothing in the house is going to get broken. But as Neil so astutely points out the kids are all drinking the non-alcoholic beer, but it is a placebo effect where they're like, I'm fucking wasted. Oh, I'm getting drunk. Everybody's like acting like they're drunk, but they're obviously not because they've been drinking non-alcoholic beer.
Yep.
The only person that does get drunk is Bill, who's alone with the real keg, supposed to be guarding it. And then he gets curious. He's like, what's this all about? And he just gets fucking hammered.
And you just know with this show, he's going to become a raging alcoholic. And it's just going to, it's going to be a downward slide.
Yeah. But yeah, the party gets out of hand. A bunch of people that they don't know show up. A bunch of old guys, random old guys show up. But Lindsay gets a little heartbroken because she's there and like Daniel is kind of hitting on her. I didn't know that Daniel and Kim were together until this episode, but they broke up in this episode. And then so Lindsay's like, oh shit, he's single now. Maybe now's my time. He's like flirting with her, kind of like laying on her. It seems like there's a little something there. But then at the party, she walks in on Daniel and Kim, hooking up in her room, and she's all heartbroken about it. Then she goes outside and Nick tries to comfort her, but not only is he trying to comfort her, he's trying to make a move. Starts to try and unhook her bra outside.
Outside under the sweater that she's wearing. Yeah. It's a bold move.
Yeah, I was gonna say very bold move by Nick.
I thought the hands were gonna go down to the butt. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
That would be the tested out move.
Yeah.
If you can put
going straight for the bra.
Yeah.
Bold. Yeah. But yeah, she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I thought. She's like, no, ew. And he's like, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. So Neil and Lindsay, Neil has a heart-to-heart with her where he's basically like, I've been in love with you since I was 5. And she's like, ew, Neil. And she's like, I just want this party to be over. He's like, I'll call the cops, act like an angry neighbor, and we'll get everybody out of here. So he does that. Lindsay's like, thanks, Neil. Gives him a little smooch on the cheek, and party gets busted. And yeah, that's kind of the episode.
Yeah. What's left? Cindy comes over. Cindy's a part of the improv, anti-drinking improv assembly. So I'm like, you know what? She might be a cheerleader, but she's more on the Geeks level than we think.
Yeah, Sam is all ecstatic that she's there, and he's told to act dominant because Bill saw a nature documentary about monkeys or whatever.
Yeah, and he's like, they realize Bill's drunk.
Yeah, and he's like, you can't approach Cindy. She has to come to you because you're dominant.
Cindy is, I would say Cindy, height and looks wise, seems like she's out of like their league. But she definitely hangs around the Geeks more because in the assembly is the King Geek who also was drinking at the party. And he's like, I just in it because it's good for school and college and looks good on records.
And Millie, who is Amanda from Buffy.
Yeah.
Who is definitely a geek.
I have a prediction with her.
You think she's going to become super cool?
No, not at all.
Girl?
That's impossible. I think she has a little bit of a crush on Lindsay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I might be wrong, but I'm going to throw that out there.
I don't really know what to think about Cindy because she's just like the ideal, like she's a cheerleader, but also like
she's Meg.
Sweet and geek.
She's Meg from Veronica Mars.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Yeah. She's kind of a part of a coolish clique, but she's nice. And sweet.
Yeah, I mean, even Daniel is like, that cheerleader's kind of hot. I'd fucking like to drink with her.
Oh, he says the designated driver. That designated driver is hot. I like to get her drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even Seth Rogen's character, Ken, when he sees her come in with her like cousin, he's like, oh, hey, who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, that's the girl that was on the stage that you guys could all see.
Well, Ken was asleep during the assembly.
True. Yeah, and that one guy that was talking to the special kid, the mentally challenged kid, he was he runs into them. It's like, oh, you from the assembly? Oh yeah. Will you give me a ride home? And she's like, oh no, he does that to Amanda actually. To Millie, yeah. He's like, will you give me a ride home? She's like, sure.
She's like, of course I will. And he's like, of course you will. That character's name is Sean.
Okay, Sean is in an episode of King of Queens. Do not sing the song. We're not going long. Nope.
Is it getting weird? Back's getting tight. Sitting here in traffic on the Queensboro Bridge tonight.
Yeah.
All I want to do. Skip and I can ride back home to you.
But he reminds me.
Ride home to you.
He reminds me of a kid I played like softball with when I was like super duper young. I don't know. It's every time I see him, I always think about that kid. But yeah, I like that he comes in. I like that he's just one of those characters on the fringes that we'll see all the time. Just builds the world out a little bit, you know. The Dick Casablancas of this world right now. Yeah,
he kind of reminds me of like, you know, another mathlete thing. Remember in Mean Girls, the like Indian guy that was in it that was rapping? Kind of reminds me of that guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Where he's not like a main character, but he makes himself. Yeah. He's got a presence.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think of the episode? What did you think of what was going on? The developments that are happening?
That was a solid episode. I like the little switcheroo plan that the geeks come up with. I like that idea. They buy the non-alcoholic.
Well, it's Bill's idea. He's the genius.
Yes, he's the genius. And they use Neil's bar mitzvah money to buy it. They just
every time you guys have a problem, I gotta dip into my bar mitzvah money.
You only get one of them.
Yep, I was gonna use that money to backpack across Europe.
He was not backpacking across Europe.
No, he wasn't. He's going to Israel on birthright, and that's about it.
Yeah. But they buy the non-alcoholic beer from a character that is in the movie Grandma's Boy, the actor. I forget his name, but he does a lot of Adam Sandler. He was in a lot of Adam Sandler movies and stuff.
Yeah, he looked familiar.
And Linda Cardellini is also in Grandma's Boy, which I remembered.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That Nick Swardson movie. That was his star-making vehicle.
What do you mean? He wasn't the lead in that.
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't know who the lead is.
That's
the lead of that movie.
The lead of that movie is that guy. That's what I'm literally talking about.
Oh, I thought that you were saying he's just like had a bit part.
No, he's the lead of that movie.
I never saw Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, definitely not
Nick
Swardson.
Nick Swardson was.
It's not his big break movie.
Yeah. It's kind of like how
he was on
40-Year-Old Virgin was like a big movie for Seth Rogen. Like he's not the main character, but like he was a character, and it was like his foot in the door.
I mean, you could say this was
true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really like Seth Rogen in this show so far.
I think he's coming around for me. He had literally like 2 lines the last episode.
Yeah.
I think it's too early to judge. I like that at the end that he realizes that it's not, that he knows that it's non-alcoholic beer and that he won $87 playing quarters. Yeah. I've never played quarters for money, but yeah.
I love that he was like, this is the best party ever. I just won $87. Of course I know it's not alcohol.
And he has a great line when Sam goes up to him. He's like, hey, do you guys like my sister? Will you make sure nothing bad happens to her? He's like, yeah, of course. Which one is your sister? Is she the one playing the piano? And he's like, no. And that's Millie. He's like, oh, great.
Millie sits at the piano and she starts playing a song about Jesus, which, you know, is everyone starts to look like, oh, this is lame. But then Nick joins in and he starts to get everybody to sing along with it. And I was like, that's exactly what would happen. I was at my aerial gym the other day and we were talking about church for some reason.
Oh God, dude, this
is why. This is what happened.
No, I just love the transition. Like, this is what would happen. So I was at my aerial gym the other day, and we were talking about church. Just a normal thing that normal people can relate to.
So the one person is going to buy a former church and make an aerial studio out of it. It seems like that's what her plan is.
Okay,
but she was talking about how like it's going to be like reframing her Christian upbringing. And I was like, yeah, you just got to start playing like Our God is an Awesome God in there every once in a while. And then like everyone in the aerial gym started singing Our God is an Awesome God. None of us are Christian. None of us are believers anymore, but we were just, everybody knows the words.
Well, I will say that's anecdotally fine for this, but I don't think at this party in the 80s.
If you were at a party and someone sat down at a piano and started playing Our God is an Awesome God, would you join in?
At a kegger.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I think
they would. I have faith in our listeners that they would join in.
I think the people at an aerial thing in LA are a lot different than Michigan keg party.
Are you telling me that they wouldn't sarcastically join in to sing about Jesus? They know the words.
One person, Nick, does it, and then people joined in. I don't think anyone else was going to start singing that song.
Somebody else was.
No.
If it wasn't Nick, somebody else would have joined in.
Another thing about Ken that I like is that he shows up to the keg party with his own mug. And it reminded me of when I went to a frat party in college and I showed up with my own red Solo cup.
You brought your own red Solo cup?
This is why
it's one thing to bring your own mug, but
yeah, I'm not carrying a glass. But here's the Solo cup. The red Solo cup is the classic party cup, right?
Think that they're gonna have those there?
No, see what they had at this frat. They had those little like clear plastic ones that were really small. And if you ever had to wait for a keg, you always have like people waiting. It's like one keg and a bunch of people trying to get beer, and they fill up this little cup, right? Yeah. So I walk in there, I got this red Solo cup, right? Yeah. I'm front of the line every time because they were like, fuck yeah, because I had that cup. I only brought it because I didn't want to have to like fill up a little cup anytime I wanted a beer. And it just was like, I don't know, for some reason, me having that cup like stood out perfectly. So that was the one.
That's a lame fucking. Every party that I've ever been to had their own red Solo cups.
Well, this one just had like, I will say this frat was the one that was a little further off from the school. And it was actually, I think it was like more of the nerdier frat, if you can have it that way. The ones that weren't drugging girls. You know? Like, because we definitely had one that had some problems. There was definitely a frat that was getting in trouble for some of that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Multiple frats at every university, probably.
But I was like, this one was like a offset. They had their house, but I just remember I had the cup with me, and I was able to like go to the front of the line. I don't know. I didn't bring a cup.
I would
to
feel
me.
like people would be pissed.
I didn't bring the cup with me to like every party. I don't know why I had it for this one, but this one I went in, and it was maybe I took it from another party I was at, and then went to that. I don't know why, but it was great. Every time I went up, they were so, I don't know why. So that just reminded me of that when he whipped out his own mug. Because no one else is bringing cups. She's got a cookie. No. She got a cookie platter.
She's got cookie trays.
She's got a lot of stuff.
She's got like popcorn and Cheetos. Dude, I was so embarrassed for her.
The decorations?
She hung up all. Yeah, dude, those decorations were awful. But she was like, yeah, my house is so boring. I figured I'd like spruce it up. And everyone's like, what do you think? We're fucking like hippies or something? What? I was like, oh, the cringe in my body was like, oh no, Lindsay.
Those Grateful Dead, like velvet posters.
Yeah, those like black light posters.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those. So those are so embarrassing.
Yeah. And it's so funny because it's like a couple of them up throughout the house that's just normal. Just the wood paneling.
Yeah, she's just like hanging them up next to like, you know, sculptures that a family would have.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. But man, I felt so bad for Lindsay there. I was like, oh man, you're so sweet. You're trying so hard and it's so adorable, but oh man.
I think the one thing that's not established in the show enough, and it is kind of just like high school shorthand, is that she's like, my old friends think I'm not cool enough, and my cool new friends don't think I'm cool. And it's like, why are you trying to get these cool new, like, the grandma thing is one thing, but and I know she likes Daniel, but it seems like she's also changing her whole personality to try to fit in with these freaks more.
Yeah, so she says that all of her old friends think she's throwing her life away. All of her new friends think that she's a goody two shoes because like Millie's constantly like, what are you doing? You missed a pop quiz in chemistry. Why are you doing this? Neil is like the geeks are worried about her. They're like, she's throwing her life away. And Daniel is like walking through her room and sees all of her mathlete trophies and stuff, and that she's won a bunch of competitions and stuff like that. And he's kind of looking at her like, huh. But I didn't get that he thought that she was a dweeb. I think that's more of like a self-conscious thing within herself.
Yeah. I just don't know I don't know when she made the turn to like, I'm going to try to win these people over.
Yeah. But I did respect and understood where Daniel was coming from when he's like, man, you win a lot of shit, don't you? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, that's actually pretty cool. Like, if I won anything, like, I'd be really proud of that. Like, it's cool. And I was like, okay, respect Daniel. Because, like, he's a loser. Like, and, you know, he's just, I don't know,
he's
man.
a James Dean person. Like, that's his vibe that they give him. Like, he's just the cool, he's like Dylan from 90210, like that vibe of character. And, you know, the girls like him, and he's just kind of a rebel. Like, who knows? Like, I think we'll eventually see his family life at some point, maybe. I don't know.
I bet it's gonna be sad.
Yeah, it'll be something.
It'll be sad.
Yeah.
Or it'll be the opposite. They're like, they're super hoity-toity
yeah,
and this
exactly.
is his rebellion.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mom! She's like, give me a kiss before you go, Daniel.
Yeah. I love that the black kid and the Jewish kid, Neil, are comparing who has it worse.
Oh, yeah, the struggle Olympics.
And
I don't know. It's tough being Jewish. It's all I'm saying.
He's like, hey, I got elected school treasurer and I didn't even run. I mean, he is so good in this, Neil.
Yeah.
He's so good in this show, too.
Yeah, man.
Bill is great. Sam's great. Like, they're all good. I was going to ask you, do you like the geeks or the freaks more so far? And I think
the geeks are way more endearing.
Yeah.
They're smart. They're funny. I think of the three of them, Sam is my least favorite, to be honest with you.
I think they have the perfect dynamic because I do like that even within their little section, they still make fun of Bill.
Yeah.
Like he's still the loser of their group, kind of. At times, and it switches around because sometimes they'll make fun of Neil.
Yeah. Sam hasn't really gotten me.
Sam's more the straight, like him and Lindsay, they have to play it kind of straight. They don't have.
Yeah.
But Sam, I mean, Sam has my moment. No, he doesn't have my moment of the episode. But
okay.
I think, do you want the moment of the episode or the moment of Sam that I was thinking of?
Before we get into that, I wanted to say that I think Sam, of the performances, like acting performances, I think Sam's the weakest. But I think he really shines when he's talking to Cindy. That's when I'm like, oh man, that's pitch perfect.
So so Sam when he's on the couch, and that moment is just so perfect because he's on the couch with them, and Cindy's cousin or whatever goes like, "Where's all the hot guys? I don't know." Yeah. And then Sam just goes like, "Oh, what? The bus hasn't shown up yet?" And they both laugh at that. And he's sitting there like, yay, it worked. And I'm like, man, that's so cute. That's such a cute moment.
It's so cute, dude.
It's such a cute moment. But it is not the moment of the episode.
All right. So we got the Sam moment and we got the cute moment.
No,
right?
this is just the moment of the episode. The Sam moment is just something I'm bringing up.
Okay. What's the moment of the episode?
The moment of the episode is when Neil walks into the kitchen with the coat slung over his shoulder. And he's going to distract Lindsay so they can sneak the keg in and do the keg swap. And then she's about to open a bag of chips. He's like, no, let me get that. Yeah. And he opens the bag of chips like a guy like opening a jar for a girl. And he pops it open. He's like, here you go.
So it was also like he's struggling to open it too. Like you can see the grimace on his face as he's like,
at first I was
she's like,
I didn't know he was going to get it.
Thanks.
But I do have an anti moment of the episode.
When he walked into that and he slides the doors closed behind him, I was like, oh, this is going to be bad. because I'm conditioned.
No, I was already. I've reconditioned myself. When he walked in, I saw the jacket slung over. I was like, this is going to be hilarious.
Yeah, he's like walks in trying to like be suave around Lindsay and like seduce her or something. I was like, oh no. Yeah. But then it was hilarious and I loved it. And dude, Neil fucking rules.
Yeah. And the anti moment of the episode was when Kim is leaving at the end. And she says to Lindsay, "You are a wonderful hostess. Have us back again soon." And she leaves at Daniel after Daniel kisses Lindsay on the forehead, which was weird.
Yeah, that was very weird.
But yeah. Another thing, them sneaking the keg in. No way those two kids carry that keg and lift that keg as easily as they do.
Bro. Sam is the size of that keg. Like I was going to say, that's like all that keg is the size of Sam.
Yeah. And I've been a part of a couple keg heists. And kegs aren't easy to carry. And especially when they lift out the other keg and put it in. Two, they wouldn't know how to tap a keg at all.
No.
I don't know how to tap a keg. I'm sure I could figure it out, but I've never done it.
I had to change kegs when I worked at a restaurant, and they are fucking so heavy. I hurt my back picking one up because we had to like stack them on top of each other or something.
You're talking about the empty ones?
No,
full ones.
Full.
You guys were stacking full ones.
Yes,
that's
dude. It fucking sucked.
No, yeah,
it was the worst.
Yeah, like they were carrying that one down the hallway way too easily. They would have dropped that so many times. I don't think the two of them are strong. Like they don't look like they have carried heavy things before.
I will say it didn't look like a actual like full keg.
No, it was full keg.
It looked like a smaller keg to me.
No.
But
that's because they're small. Yeah.
I disagree. If they're small, it would look bigger.
Yeah, I don't know.
I disagree. I think it looked smaller than a regular keg. But the point remains. They would be way too weak to lift any of those kegs.
I mean, they would be able to carry it, but you would roll it down the hallway.
I did definitely they had the little red scooter cart to carry. That was so childish.
Yeah. Just seeing
them running down the street.
I do love the plan to swap it out for the non-alcoholic.
It's a great plan, and that I feel like the placebo effect definitely would have happened.
Oh, 100%.
There's that one kid that was like, "This tastes kind of funny," and then Neil's like, "Well, it's imported, only the best for our friends."
And then they're like, "Yeah, I think the guy cheaped out on the keg."
Yeah. Daniel got the cheap shit, and he kept the money.
It's all just cheap. It's all just cheap shit when you buy. It's crazy because they do the thing where they sneak Lindsay out of algebra class, and we see. I think she might have been in the first episode. I know she's like listed in credits, but Lizzie Kaplan is the girl on the staircase. Sarah, I believe. Yeah, when they call her out, Lizzie Kaplan from Mean Girls, Party Down, Masters of Sex. She's the one on the staircase. And she's
huge crush on Lizzie Kaplan.
Who doesn't?
So
who
hot.
Don't you have a crush on, Joe?
What? Busy Phillips. I don't have a crush on her.
Okay.
Kim, not about it.
All right. So they're going, like, they call her out to go because they want her to go with them to get a keg. They want Lindsay to go with them to get a keg, but we don't see them go to buy the keg at all. They just have this hallway, like, calling her out thing, which felt kind of half, I don't know. It felt like it was missing something, or they decided to cut that scene.
Well, they do it because it's a prank, because they're like, hey, there's been an emergency with your parents because their parents are out of town. Lindsay's very worried.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, it's not an emergency. It was all just like to get you to come to get the keg. And Lindsay's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why would you do that? Like,
yeah. I guess it's the seed to be like, oh, maybe these guys aren't the best people. But knowing that the show, but knowing that the show is going to be her spending time with them for the rest of it, because it's called Freaks and Geeks, it feels like they don't need that part.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Or they just think it's not that big of a deal. But Lindsay does care about her family. I think it's to show that she does care still.
Yeah, I think.
Whereas the freaks, I don't think they do.
I think any of them would care if they found out their parents were in trouble. Like, I don't feel like that's a. I don't feel like they're like they're sociopath.
Maybe if their dad was John Bonham.
Okay.
Then they'd be devastated.
Definitely. I love that they keep bringing that up.
Yeah, dude fucking loves John. I mean, he is a drummer. He would care about John Bonham.
Yeah.
He has got a 14 fucking tom drum set with 4 kick basses. Jesus.
Did you like when the old man tries to fight Seth Rogen and he starts headbutting him in the chest?
I didn't. I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, I thought it started and then it didn't go anywhere.
I thought it was going to go somewhere. I thought that Sam the whole time is like, don't break anything, don't break anything. He's like taking family valuables. I thought that something was going to break. And then the fight doesn't go anywhere. Daniel breaks it up like immediately. He's like, hey, let's go outside. And then that's the end of that conflict. And I was like, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
I did like the shirtless guy telling everybody to punch him.
I just love that Neil punches him and he's like, that was cool. And like they walk off and it's just like,
yeah. And then Neil is just like, hell yeah.
It's so random. I like it. Yeah.
I like that. But yeah, the fight about to start, I was like, that didn't lead to anything.
What if I told you you only have 12 hours to legally have sex?
To finding true love. Or just like a good guy.
From the director of Easy A and Anyone But You.
This whole thing is nuts.
There's nothing traditional about this night.
On August 7th, the clock starts on the summer's biggest rom-com.
I'm Owen.
Allie.
What about you and me?
Monica Barbaro, Callum Turner.
I've been told I'm a 7.
By who? Your mom?
Nah, she thinks I'm a 10.
One night only. Rated R. Only in theaters August 7th.
Hey, it's Christy from Lululemon. I'm here at the office, and we just dropped some really fun new summer colors in the Flow Y styles. If you're like me, you've loved the Flow Y tank and bra for years, and as of this year, it also comes in a dress and a crop tank. These are made in our buttery soft Nulu fabric, and my favorite part is the built-in bra. It makes it super easy to wear for yoga or honestly as an everyday basic. You can find Flow Y styles in store or online at lululemon.com.
So I had to bring back this segment.
Oh boy, here we go.
Commercials Vance saw.
Commercials Vance saw during this?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about on the Veronica Mars podcast.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime, these fucking scumbags. Let me quote Bill Burr, that also scumbag now. How big's your yacht gotta be, Jeff Bezos? We're paying for Amazon Prime. We're getting ads on Amazon Prime now.
Yes. The ads.
2.5 minutes of ads.
Not just like a 30-second ad, not like a minute ad. 2.5. I got to watch ads for a show that I used to could watch on TV for free because the ads paid for it. But now in 2025, you have to pay for the service so that you can watch the show and then you still get the ads.
Yep.
So we've gotten less. We've gotten less.
We've moved backwards.
Yes. I'm paying more to watch Freaks and Geeks now at this point than when it was on the air.
Yeah, you are.
And they canceled it.
Yeah.
Whatever. So one of the commercials
Amazon wish list, we're getting a time machine. We're going to go back to 1999.
Yes.
We're going to hop back and forth. Hopefully no butterfly effect stuff happens.
Or it does. Who knows? Maybe some stuff can change for the better.
Yeah, maybe something. Well, some positive butterfly effects.
So just this one commercial that I guess it was for candy. I don't even know. I wasn't half paying attention. But it's a Halloween ad. And this lady is handing out full-size Reese's and Kit Kats. In this economy?
Yeah, that's a hero.
Like, she had and then she gave one kid one of each.
Wow.
I was like, what? I've seen nothing but people complaining about how much bags of miniatures cost right now.
Yeah. Nobody even goes trick-or-treating anymore, I don't think.
No, I think people still do. I think you're in your bubble.
No,
I think people
trunk or treats.
People still go trick-or-treating in different places, different neighborhoods.
Okay. All right. I remember just going out, man, and fucking trick-or-treating.
Yeah, you used to be a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Do you remember going out trick-or-treating, man?
Yeah, I didn't do it that long, though. I didn't. I think I gave up going trick-or-treating pretty early.
Yeah, I think I did too, because it felt like, this doesn't feel right. Also, I was like tall as a kid, and it was just like, this is already suspicious.
Yeah, yeah.
I was big as a kid. You know what I'm saying, Vance?
Nope, I don't.
You know how big I am.
But you know what I do know is that I love Neil's plan of calling the cops to end the party.
Neil is fucking awesome.
And what it reminded me of is that I've done something similar in high school.
What'd you
So
do?
we had a friend whose mom would let us drink at their place. Like it would be like a small group of us, but we would go to his place like on the weekends and we could like hang out and just drink there and stuff. And it'd be like maybe 5 to 7 of us, like a certain crew, right? And then
Here's a question before we get into the story.
Yeah.
Do you think that mom is a good mom or a bad mom?
I think she was a European mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah. But also a good mom. Like we were not like getting rowdy and crazy and stuff. We did have a strip ping pong game at one point there, but that was about it. But it was usually just a small crew of us, right? Like it was like a couple of us. One day, I think his mom was like out of town and people got word in the school that they were out of town. And all of the people from our high school started showing up.
Oh, boy.
And it was like one of those things where like, what are we going to, I was like, this is like, because we would just go there, hang out, drink, shoot the shit usually. And then I was like, you know what we got to do? We just got to say, your mom's about to come home and get everyone to leave. And then we just did that. Like, we were like, oh shit, his mom's coming home. His mom's coming home. We gotta go. And then all the people that weren't normally there would like dip out. And then we just stayed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely pulled the parents coming home to get people to leave.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't even think Neil needed to call the cops. He could have just came out and be like, guys, the cops are here. And people would have started running.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the old guys. But the old guys were like, they're going to check the van.
They're going to check the van. And I was really hoping that at this point that one, I thought when Cindy got there that Sam was going to have her go in the back where the real beer was and they were going to hang out. And then I thought when it was time for the cops to come that maybe he'd be like, whoa, you guys can hide in the back and just hang out still or something. But no, the episode's over, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I mean, he's got 2 winning moments with Cindy. The dance,
he does,
and getting them to laugh, getting a couch laugh like that. That's a
I did
win.
like his plan of like just getting noticed.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like
sitting
in their eyesight, like just like sitting next to him. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah, man. When the old guys first show up to the party, though,
they're so loud.
I thought the one of them, number one, they're so loud. Number 2, the one guy looked like the guidance counselor, Jeff Rosso. I was like, is that Jeff? What is he doing here? But it wasn't Jeff.
When they pick up Kim and the guy that gets punched in the stomach is like slapping her on the ass.
Yeah.
I was like,
what? No, you can't have these animals in here.
And the fact that it doesn't go, the only thing that goes bad is that Lindsay sees Daniel and Kim hooking up. That's the only thing that really does go bad, right?
You hear something break, but we don't know what it is.
Something breaks when Neil's in there with Lindsay.
Yeah, he's giving her the pep talk.
It's like an off screen, and like people are spilling beer places. I mean, there's a lot of stuff they'll have to clean up, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's not that bad. She's got to take down all those velvet posters.
Where did she have those, or did she go out and buy them for this?
I don't know, but that was the thing where I was like, just felt so bad for her at that point. I was like, oh, Lindsay, you sweet girl.
You know what's crazy? We don't see them get the keg and bring it over first, but then they come over. You know what I mean? Like they all get the keg. It's all in the back room. And then, because it's in the back room to begin with for some reason.
No, it was in the living room.
Is that where they were? Yeah, I thought it was that's where the beer spills on Bill's pants. That was the living room. I thought they were. Yep. I thought they were going down the hallway to the back of the house.
No, that was like in the main room because the keg doesn't move. It's in the corner of the main room.
Yeah.
I did absolutely love that Bill is drinking out of that mini baseball hat that you get out of fucking baseball game. You get a little soft serve ice cream in that son bitch. classic, but it's so small.
And he's watching Dallas while he's doing it. Yes. It's so good. It's just so funny.
It's like, Dallas sucks. Dallas doesn't suck. You suck.
And the girls all pass and laugh. He's like, I was just joking about watching Dallas.
Yeah. This show is great, man.
Yeah, it's
so
good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I did think the old guys were going to cause some problems. Bill getting drunk doesn't really cause a problem. It's kind of the anti-conflict show. Like, there's some conflict, but there's not. It's just slice of life stuff.
Yeah, the conflict is that Lindsay's kind of heartbroken about Daniel. Yeah. She thought, like, oh, I'm in now. He's laying on my shoulder, sleeping at the assembly. Like, ooh, now's my chance. But
and that was like, it's no way you're hooking up with Neil. Like, that's social suicide right there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
But then
I think Neil got a boner when she kissed him on the cheek, because there is boner references.
Yeah, but he also proves that he doesn't have a boner because he moves his bag. Because
Bill's like, why are you holding your book in front of your crotch? He's like, I
yeah,
don't have a boner. I'm just worried about Lindsay.
No, I think Neil's good to go. He's got
you can be good and have a boner.
No, you can't, Joe. It's impossible. It's impossible.
You get a boner, you're evil. What are you, the dad? You know what happened? My friend got a boner. You know what happened? He ended up dead.
I mean, you might be right. Like, you were like, we're never going to see the dad again. And then he leaves, and then Lindsay gets that phone call. And I'm sure you were like, yes, my prediction.
I did love his whole spiel about the Sex Pistols. You know what they do? They spit on their audiences. That's what I want to be when I go to a concert. Get expectorated on.
Yeah, just a small scene, but great, just great. I love the $50 on the table, and then we hear that someone found it because they were trying to get a second keg.
Yeah, man.
I really thought the other keg was going to come into play, and someone was going to find. At one point, when she went back and she sees Daniel and them, I thought she was going to find Bill drinking out of the real keg, and then that was going to be the thing. But she never finds out about the. It's like what you would have in most sitcoms, where you would set something up and then you would get that like payoff where the house of cards fall down. Mm-hmm. We don't get that here. They don't get in trouble. They don't really get in trouble for having a party. Things don't really break, like you say. There's all the stuff that's set up isn't really, like even like Millie playing the song on the piano, when that could be like, oh, cringe factor, everyone's laughing at her. Nope. Nick comes over, sings with her. She's fine. Like, there's no.
That's what makes the show like sweet, though.
Yeah.
Like
but does it make it real? You know what's funny about this show? It's the consulting producer on this is Mike White, who does the White Lotus. So,
really?
Yeah.
Damn. I think the trouble, quote unquote trouble that they get into. Yeah, it's just very low stakes type of stuff.
It's a low stakes show, which is fine. I'm not saying that as a complaint about the show. It's just interesting that to go from the highest stakes show possible in Veronica Mars to the lowest stakes show in Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and they're both like entertaining in their own way.
Yeah.
Like, this is just like nice.
Yeah. This is the perfect nightcap for after Veronica Mars. I will not watch this before I watch Veronica Mars. And thankfully, it's not the Angel Buffy thing where we had to like swap what order we watched it in to not be spoiled from stuff. Because I like watching this after Veronica Mars.
Yeah, to just give a clean slate on my day.
Yeah, just to reset my mentality.
A perfect balance situation. Yeah. Well, I didn't even get like in this episode. So for the pilot, I got like this like really bittersweet nostalgia situation where I was like feeling sad about that. But like this was just fun. I didn't get the bittersweetness of it. I was just like, oh, this is sweet. This is nice.
Yeah, I just reminded me of like, high school parties and college keg parties and stuff. Like we used to go to I don't know if I told this, we used to go, when I was at Drexel, we used to go to UPenn's parties. And they had one party that we would go to, and we would take over the keg. And we would run, because no one wanted to run the keg. And we would see Drexel people at that party and let them get drinks first. And then we would all swap out. Like, we'd be at the party, and then one of us would take over the keg so that we could keep. Because that's always the thing. It's one keg. It's like if you go to a bar and you try to get a drink, and it's just like one bartender. Like we had that experience recently at a bar that we went to, me and you.
Oh my God, that was fucking
I went back to that bar the other night, and they still had just one bartender back there. And it didn't make any sense because it's not just a beer bar. It's a cocktail too. And if someone comes up and orders 3 cocktails, that's a time suck.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like we went to watch a football game. There was people at that bar.
It was a Friday night too.
Yeah. We're like, what is going on here?
Yeah, you got to know that there's going to be people here. I am.
Good bar though.
Yeah.
Good hamburger.
Nice.
Good fries.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something else about this episode.
You're sad when you look at stuff from the past.
It really does make me sad, to be honest with you. That nostalgia hits me hard.
Well, just think about this. In 20 years, you can have nostalgia for now.
Yeah, I know. So I got to live it up as good as I can right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how good I got it right now, baby.
You don't know how good you got it.
That's our message to everybody this week. Live it up now. You don't know how good you got it.
Yeah.
In 20 years, you're going to be looking back at these days as the glory days. Mm-hmm. But as the band Gogol Bordello says, there were never any good old days. They are today. They are tomorrow. And there you go. A little bit of wisdom from a gypsy punk band, everybody. The next episode is titled Tricks and Treats. This is perfect.
Oh, man. The timing is great. We're in the spooky season. Yeah.
Lindsay's going to feel... she's going to have to chaperone Sam and the geeks who are going trick-or-treating, who are now questioning whether or not they're old enough to be... They're too old to trick-or-treat. And there's going to be a whole coming of age in terms of trick-or-treating situation.
I think this is going to be Lindsay having to do the trick part of trick-or-treating, and she's not used to that. She just wants to hand out candy. She's going to have to go with the freaks and do the egging, the toilet papering.
Oh, that's a great prediction.
Yeah.
I think coupled together, our predictions are good. Me with the geeks being like, oh, are we too old for this? Lindsay with doing the pranks with the freaks.
Yeah.
I think we fucking nailed that.
I think when you're in high school, it's a little... I think that's past the trick-or-treating.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think 11, 12, that's kind of the cutoff.
Yeah. But these
Neil
guys
and Sam are fucking 5'0".
Bill is the problem. Bill's just that tall kid that you can't have with you, but he has to get a costume that fits whatever they do.
I think
they will be into the costumes though. They will be into doing the costume thing.
Yeah.
This is before cosplay was a term, I think, really.
Here's what I'm going to think. I'm going to think Sam's the one that's questioning whether or not they're too old for it.
Mm-hmm.
Neil and Bill are going to be like, what are you talking about? We got to go trick-or-treating. Neil is going to come around to Sam's side. Bill is going to be like, fuck you guys. I'm going trick-or-treating still. And he's going to have the best time. And they're going to be like, you know what, Bill? Maybe you were right.
I think you have the people wrong on that, but I'll let you cook on that. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is a wrap, everybody, for Beers and Weirs. Thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. Get on our Discord. Let us know what you thought about this sweet, sweet show, Freaks and Geeks. It's just, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop on it. When we see Daniel's home life, you brought that up and I was like, oh no, that's going to be a sad episode.
I'm looking forward to when one of the freaks comes to dinner with the family at Lindsay's. I just want to see one of the freaks dealing with the parents, the dad. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. And stay tuned next time for when we talk about tricks and treats.
I'm really wasted right now, you know? John Bonham died.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Seltzer Kings.
Podcasts.